Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have some political questions that I wanted to ask the cards. Some of them are repeat questions, but things have been changing and shifting, so I just wanted to see if the cards are still in alignment or if the timeline has shifted. I wanted to make sense of the energy as of March 11th. The news cycle feels like it's hitting a breaking point. And a lot of you have reached out to me with some questions, so I posed those questions to the cards today. Remember, this is for tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I'm sharing is based on the cards, and then they're just my interpretations. And I can be wrong, I can be right, but you need to use your own discernment and form your own opinion. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So the questions that I'm posing to the cards today are four. The first one is the military escalation in Iran being used to permanently bury the Epstein files? I'm kind of asking this question again. We already know that's the truth, right? Or will the information leak out regardless? That's really what I want to know. I'm waiting for more leaks from these Epstein files. Is more going to leak out? Or is this war going to serve its purpose and bury it? And we got keep digging and burial, believe it or not. A woman who is digging up a grave, right? She's already found 3 skeletons. And there's more. It says keep digging, you're on to something. Pay close attention. Open your eyes, listen to your intuition. And it's clarified by the burial, a cemetery. So these cards are pretty much not mincing words. It's like the people in charge are using this conflict as a giant shovel. They're trying to shove these uncomfortable truths into a shallow grave. They want us focused on the explosions so that we don't look at the dirt and what's in the dirt. But the thing is, the keep digging card shows me that the truth is already out there. Enough truth has already been dug up that should be putting these people away. Those skeletons are already sitting right there on the grass for all to see. But there's still more. But now that we've seen what we've seen, we can't unsee it. So there's no way they can really bury the Epstein file investigation with this war. There's just no way. We've already seen too much. And there's more to come. So more is going to come out because this woman is still digging. So more is still going to come out. That's what I'm picking up from that. Next question I asked the cards. Will the Pentagon is claiming that they've destroyed 90% of Iran's missile launchers and the war is nearly complete. That's what the Pentagon is telling us. So is this military progress actually real, or is the administration just trying to create an exit strategy before our economy takes a bigger hit? And the cards that I got is unfaithful and AI. So as you can see, a man is putting his wedding ring into his back pocket. It says unfaithful, self-explanatory. So this is telling me that the Pentagon is telling no truths. The trust is gone. They're hiding the ring. And this AI card, this is mechanic. This is robotic. This is a program script they probably got from AI that they're feeding us to keep the economy from tanking. So really what they just told us what they felt, or what AI felt would placate us and keep things from tanking. It's a manipulation. It's not a military update. It's a distraction meant to keep us quiet while they manage the fallout. Next question. Iran just appointed Mojtaba Khomeini, who's a hardliner, as their new supreme leader. What I want to know is, does this mean the regime is collapsing, or are they preparing for a long, painful war of attrition that will keep the U.S. troops stuck in the Middle East. And we got tripping and rock bottom. As you can see in tripping, a woman is throwing all of her things and her boyfriend's things out the window. She's crashing out. This is irrational behavior, overreacting, overthinking, and going overboard. And rock bottom shows a man stuck in the back by every sharp implement you can imagine under the moonlit sky. It says rock bottom, at lowest point, painful ending, mental breakdown, final nail in the coffin. Yeah, this is it for Iran. I feel like this Khomeini dude, this new supreme leader, he didn't step into power, he stepped into a disaster, because Iran is tripping. Totally irrational, tossing their own belongings out the window, burning their own house down because they've hit rock bottom. They know the end is here, so they're just trying to make it as loud and as messy as possible. They aren't trying to win, they're just making sure the end is a wreck for everyone involved. So that's pretty scary. Iran is at the point where we've got nothing to lose. So let's just go crazy and tear it all down as we go down. Final question, and the big question is this going to lead to the big one, to the big war of war of all wars, World War III, involving Russia, China, NATO, and others? Is this gonna escalate into that? Because they've lost it. And so that's the big question. And I got lick and cybercrime fraud. You notice she's licking an ice cream cone, and it looks like the Khomeini. And it says yummy, attractive, irresistible, seductive, sexually desirable. We got this card before when Trump right before Trump took a strike at Iran. And I said he's going to take a strike because he wants to take that lick. And he did. And that he started this. Trump is at fault for starting this war with Iran. And I don't believe this is going to be a war of armies like we think in our heads of a big world war, armies and tanks. The lick here is more like bait. It's a seductive, tasty temptation. And Trump couldn't resist. And that's what got us here in the first place. But the trap is cybercrime fraud. They aren't looking for a traditional war. They're using this war, they, meaning the powers that be, the powers involved, they want to rig the system. They're burning the old financial and digital house down so that they can force a total reset while everyone is distracted by the smoke in the Middle East. That's the goal, the end game. Not a traditional war, but a reset of the financial situation of the dollar, of the global economy. It's all connected. The war, the lies, the push for total control. The only thing that they're actually scared of is if we see the pattern. So to sum it all up, we looked at the effort to bury the truth, the fake narratives that they're feeding us using AI, and the instability of the regime that's hitting rock bottom, and the trap that they're actually setting isn't to bring us to a world war and to end us. They want to end our financial system as it is and create something new in their own image that they can control. They want to force a system reset while we're all distracted by this war. So yeah, that's a lot to take in, but that's by design. They want the noise. They want us confused. And the truth is the truth. The cards speak for themselves. I hope it gave you something to think about, something to ponder. I hope that you can see the pattern. Just know that we're all in this together. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, if you have suggestions for future readings, please do not hold back. Put them in the comment section. And make sure to like, share, subscribe. And hit that like button. And thank you so much for your support. Many blessings to all of you. God bless America. Bye.